What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another ozfortress official here. It is Jay, I can't say the slow here, Job versus Year of the Snake. Round 4 ozfortress winter 2025 here on CappingTV. Here I am beside lilibit. How are we?
Why would you say that word? It's my trigger word.
Exactly.
Job. Oh, it hurts me to say it.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty interesting about the names here, but yeah, obviously the rosters, I'll go through this quickly here. Obviously on Combo Scout is Wills, Flank Scout Dork, Pocket Solly Lex, Roman Soldier Lex, Pocket Solly Old, Demo Parade, and Dog Roll on Medic.
And on Job, we have a Rohan on Combo Scout, Ammo on Flank Scout, Fane on Soldier, Raylan, Fane on Pocket, and then Raylan on Roma, Matt on Demo, and Tal on Medic.
Exactly, map 1, Metalworks. Here we go. Who is faster? It looks like Alt trying to clock out Matt first off. So is Mick Friggin Nugget. Fane, does he get a 2k? And he does. Lex kills himself on it, on Fane. And there is Alt with the Fade Bomb here. Blue team, Year of the Snake has to get out here. This minimal time here. Alt could be caught here in the little health pack room in alleyway. He does not survive. There it is. And they're 3 down with no projectiles. Dork could also be caught out in alley, but he's going to sack onto Tal in the alleyway here. He could get a nice meat shot, which he does, but doesn't succeed. Even Ubers.
Fane with an amazing bomb, creating so much space and killing that Demo, just forcing Year of the Snake to leave out of mid, and then also the catch of Alt in that little pocket there allows him to take the second with even Ubers. Now all on to last.
Elbow sacking in, does get one here, but Raylan's high bombing from the center. 1 rocket onto Alt, and he lives with the buff. 2 down from Job. Let's see the counter sack here. Lex dead, but again, Metalworks last is pretty hard to get out of, such as like Snake Water, for example. So it's going to be interesting how these two teams come out with 3 minutes. I think it's banning config, but 3 minutes 25 until the round reset.
Yeah, I mean, the gun going up by Dauk. Is that how you pronounce it? Dork. It's gun on the right side by Dork. Level 3 now, obviously just going to hold this down, not push out, not take any chances. Still even Ubers there with that failed bomb.
Exactly, just creating some space. Matt kills off Wills, zoning out the bridge. Dork could also be in trouble, which he does. Sentry gun go down. Lexus doesn't, just gets that splash damage onto the bombing soldier Fane. And there's the point capture rate, and Mr. Rohan, apologies, caps the point, making it 1-0. Really good zoning out.
Fast, deep bomb from Raylan, catching them all off guard, and then as they just force in and get the damage, allows them to get that cap. Raylan sticking on that point. Oh, not Raylan, Rohan.
Here we go, second round, 22 minutes and 22 seconds remain. Fast bomb from Fane. He's gonna see a little mirror from first round there. Oh, just spamming it in. Tal 3 main onto the alleyway. Raylu gets a nice 2 rockets onto Wills. There goes Lex. Ult's out, they have to leave a scout and a soldier down. A lot of players. Oh my god, the pipe onto Fane kills him. Ult tries to body block, but Raylan's in, does get the medic, and he does get cleaned up with Mr. Rohan cleaning up everything. The janitorial man himself ults through into lobby. Gonna grab the health pack.
Just Fane, he's going for what that second is then. It looks like almost 1v1ing Alt living on 38 HP. But Fane faking that bomb that he just did on the last mid there. Parade getting some good damage in Valley, but the amazing bomb from Raylan there, pushing them all out and forcing them with full Uber ad now onto last. It looks like Job in a really prime position to take this second round.
Exactly, prime and ready to go through. The Death Hallway on this right-hand side. Sentry is still up, finally goes down. There's Rohan with the capture rate. There are no solos inside. They are respawning, and Job takes in the second round quite comfortably with that full ad.
Yeah, they were just all sitting far back, couldn't deny that cap, and they couldn't deny the Uber as well. And now we're into the third mid. Easy 2-0, seems like an easy 2-0 lead. Pressure's going to be mounting on to Year of the Snake here.
Third mid, 2-0. Can You're the Snake take it in and reel it in? Grab a couple rounds. Matt gets stickied very hard. That's going to be a lot of space made. Rail is in, fade bombing, Feint also fade bombs on to just jumping around there. He does die with the 4 damage. Ult kills off Matt. Dork's there with the Elmo pick. Here it is, Raylan bombing onto the demo. He sinks the sticky at the same time. Ult's chasing, Will's dead. It's just Lex and Dogroll through lobby. Ult is still alive here. He's going to skip through alleyway and lives there. Raylan just brushing past each other in alley.
Some nice bombs there from Fade and Raylan. Fading, you couldn't really see who was going to bomb who, but there, Rohan and Elmo cleaning up some good damage on there. Allowed them to take this third mid, and it's still a dominant position, and now Raylan bombs him, trying to find the medic. He doesn't, and he fights the drop!
Crazy. That was a drop. Nice second rocket onto it. Tal's going to bait very hard in alleyway. Oh, pre-bomb onto Elmo Wills. Tal gets forced with the flank from Dork. It's going to be used in. Ult's caught in right lobby from Feint. I actually take that back. Ult lives here. Dork is still in lobby. His shadow is being displayed. I wonder if these players have shadows on. Dork's in their own lobby there. Still holding second job.
His own world. But he goes for the fight on Raylan and finds Raylan. But they take down Dork, and now Uber add to the side of Year of the Snake now. Oh, sorry. Job. I'm looking at the wrong teams. Job, and they've been in this position before here with the more Uber advantage for this last, and they're gonna have to take it really fast if they want to capitalize this advantage. And now the gun goes up by Dork. They're not gonna be able to find the Uber advantage. Trades going up, high bombing on the demo. Demo dies. Delk trades it out, and now Fein's in, but he gets shot down by the gun. And now the force for Dogroll. That's full Uber advantage for the side of Job. It's going to be such a good. It just seems almost over. You mean we've seen last round there. Uber pushes onto last are insane. Now they're just gonna have to wait for their players and push into last. They're gonna try. Will's on the sniper, bit of desperation to try and just get this last point, not capped from Year of the Snake.
Job gonna play really slow here. Looks like it's gonna be a death away use. They finally used it through ult. Could be caught, he isn't. Sentry gun still in the corner, finally goes down. Rohan on the cap. Oh my god, ult stops it. Here we go. The high bomb from Raylan. Will's on heavy. Elmo was in the sky. He is clocked in. That's a wipe on Job. Great work from Year of the Snake, reeling it back in from that full dis.
Sort of beautiful stickies as rockets. I mean, they didn't really think that it looked so far back for the Snake, but then out of nowhere they just came out and killed, wiped Job, and now they're all gonna have to push back onto mid, coming through lower and through valley. The Snake is.
Year of the Snake taking it really slow here. They kill Feint through the little side door in lobby, and Raylan dead in lobby. 2 solis down on Job here. Elmo's in lobby, could be caught by ult, but Wills catches him out instead. That's some family coordination right there, and looks like Year of the Snake wants to take it fast through alleyway. No solis. Spawners are in. Forward sniper from Feint. Still in. He's slow peeking here. And it's just going to be a slow cook from Year of the Snake, spamming out the med. Feint peeking. Misses the shot. They finally use the Uber here. It's going to be a trade in alleyway here. But Rohan could be caught, which he is. Raylan left lobby. Tail between his legs. He's out. On to last. This is a different kind of tune that we're used to here. Job on last.
Yeah, the Snake just slowly building that pressure, playing it really slow, and then once they see Rohan, they come in and caught out. Doug edging the point here. Now high bomb from Lex. Will's capping the point, but Feint cleans him up. Doug's pushing, have to push back, and Elmo and Feint finding some really good pills into Lex and Will's. Now they're just gonna have to run all the way back, but Rohan's chasing them. Can they live? Doug gets separated from the medic, but he comes back through onto house, and now they're gonna take second. A beautiful last ult from Job there.
Beautiful indeed. Look, if you want to push up the glasses here, it's basically like 5 or 8 ad here for the good old Job team that's currently 2 up, but it's going to be even Ubers here.
It's about 2% ad for a year of the snake. Oh, I've been out there.
Stacks are in. Lex high bombing onto the mid. Looks like Matt's been used to call in. Tal's been forced in lobby. And Dog still having that full Uber. Lex dead. It's going to be double scout Uber on bridge. Matt dead with the double scout. Feigns and alleyway bombs away. I'm looking at Raylan and Feign for the post Uber bomb here. Raylan gets the one rocket off into Med. Feign knows they're in alleyway. He has information. Ult sees the other soldier. He's in. Feign for the collapse. And he does get 2. Does he get a 3rd? Does not get a 3rd, but he was pretty close.
Amazing high bomb from Lex, forcing out that Uber. It looks like Job were in such a bad position, but Feign and Raylan cleaning it up, killing Doggerel and Wills. It's like they're gonna have to just be able to just take this out and cap second. Didn't even need to hold last there, even though what looked like a dire situation.
Dire situation. Year of the Snake is in. Ult sacks and Elmo gets caught out with the trap. There's a little bit of messaging going on here, but Rohan trying his best to keep off the... Oh my god, Rohan's doing a lot of damage here onto Paray on the bridge. Finally denies unlucky Paray, falls to his death. Lex dead under, Wills is dead. That's a lot of plays down from Year of the Snake. They have to possibly go back to their last here. 20 dis, Job is on the front foot again.
Yeah, Raiden gets some pretty important picks there, and Ali, Wills, and Lex on the floor allow them, and just insane damage from Rohan. Let them take this mid, and looks like, yeah, they're just going to be able to take the second. I mean, Doggerel is, the Ubers are going to even out, but the spawners are just coming in now, and Raylan's going to bomb through, sitting on the floor with the 92 HP, and here comes the high bomb from Feign. Going to try something, doesn't manage to find anything. Cannon bomb from Lex, getting good damage. Rohan is in, Feign and Matt are weak though. Good health, and now here comes Raylan on the bomb, fades away to try and pick off ult, and Elmo gets a pick on the Dow. Paray trades out with Rohan, and now Elmo just sitting on 1 HP. Oh, I managed to get a pack. Raylan very low.
They use it in. Oh my god, the trade is inevitable here, but Job has the better Uber here, but less players. There's going to be a total collapse in alleyway. The Tal is stuck in. Elmo gets 1 on the Lex. That's a 2 kill streak from him. He is very rolled. Takes the unders, facing Paray. Does get killed by Wills. Combo Scout cleaning up the damage here, and that is 1 person down. Feign respawning. Job on mid.
It's a bit of a interesting Uber trade, but then Year of the Snake, you're getting an absolute beautiful bomb into alleyway. It just kind of rolls them all, and they're forced to push out back onto mid. But now, about 20% Uber ad for the side of Year of the Snake.
Exactly. Looking for if they use it or not, or they're playing a bit safe, which looks like they are. Here. Default positions here for Year of the Snake. Getting your buffs now. Looks like Job picking. Oh, they have a sniper. Almost sniper. Slow picking. Kills off Paray. That's a demo down. They could slow push this. Still picking slow. Elmo with the help of Matt. He also could be caught, and he does. There's the trade in. Tal. I don't think that was a drop there, but wow, what a milk from Dog roll. Rohan could be caught, which he is unders, and that's a better Uber here for Year of the Snake. Gonna push mid. Elmo still on sniper. Raylan dead. Minimal projectiles here. Headshot from Elmo into Lex. Lex survives. Elmo still on lower lobby on sniper. Gets saved by his team. Feign. Slow picking. Kills off Lex. What a quick scope. Not really, it was a slow pick, but still. And Elmo is going to get pressured on this right-hand spawn. Matt kills off. Oh, what a great pick. There it is. 2 solis down here. And what a turn of events. What a bomb from Feign. Kills off Wills. Job on the front foot this time. What a, not even a leapfrog. It was just back to back. Great spam. Great consolidating. Back to Year of the Snake's last. Not a tune that we're too familiar with here. Feign pushing left for 3 kills. Gets killed by the Paray sticks. It's going to be hold off here. It's going to be a like 15 ad ult. Counter sacks and kills off Tal in lobby. 95 Uber for him. Is going to be an all-in sack here. Doggerel pushing right lobby with the combo. I was expecting Job to put him for a last push there. But we're going to hold it here. Tal respawning here still. Doggerel with full ad. Raylan holding the doorway. Chad is going behind. Mr. Rohan could see a back cap momentarily. Raylan and Matt have to stop this second point. which he does, and there's the back cap Chad, and old Chad is on last, and that is a drop onto blue, and that is a back cap on Rohan. Holy crap.
That was insane. It went back and forth. Elmo finding a pick onto Parade, but Lex trading it out with Matt, and then Matt coming back and amazing sticky shots, pushing them all the way to last. A beautiful sack by Alt, picking off Tau, but as they push out, they forget to clear Rohan, and Rohan getting a back cap, and Doggerel dropping just at the end of that. It's just the cherry on top. That was an insane round there.
Insane round for the third one. This is the fourth one here. 10 minutes remain. It's going to be fade bombing from Frayne and Raylan here. All trying to take space on that fight here. Rohan's rolled. Very rolled here. Raylan tries to make space. Kills off Wills. The obvious pick there. Parade dead. Fane dead as well. Wills is down. Let's push this. That's what I would be saying. Demo down here on Year of the Snake. They have to retreat here. Lex still trying to get out. He's rolled unders. Elmo could see the snipe, and he does get him. That's a very late pick here, but still kind of even Ubers here. I'm expecting a trade here, but Raylan's high bombing. One rocket onto dog roll, and that is a drop, and that is the second drop for Raylan in the span of 5 minutes.
What an insane bomb by Raylan, and just a little mini earshot there as well. Fane and Raylan putting in the insane work on mid, getting these super important picks onto Parade. And with that second drop, it's just going to be free second and back to last for Year of the Snake.
Pushing onto last, a familiar sight there is. Kind of stacking second. It looks like going to be Family Uber here, but it's going to be 60 did. Here they are, Job pushing, looks like center lobby there, they have ad, push it in, Matt is in, does a lot of damage, zones off the spawn door, all dead, the sentry gun does not die, gets switched off, Raylan with the hype on the counter one, that's a lot of damage and a lot of point captured there, great job. Well, Raylan captured it, I think either accidentally, I'm very unsure, but 4-0 job.
Yeah, they were just bombing in from the aftermath after Rohan got so much cap because Will was just sitting behind, couldn't manage to find anything on that heavy until he got the pick off, and then it looks like everybody from Year of the Snake collapsed on, but it wasn't enough. Raylan with an amazing bomb, accidentally capping that. Now 4-0 Dire. Can they pull off a reverse sweep for a Year of the Snake as the mids come through? Raylan bombs over to the other side, and Dauk's kind of trying to come through left. Alt's weak on point. Elmo, Dauk and Lex pretty far in lobby, picking off Elmo and finding a pick onto dog roll, and Parade is dead and Lex is down, and now it's just Rohan, man. Tau, but a beautiful bomb by Alt picking off a Tau there.
Still going on, Rohan in lobby versus Dork, and Alt takes the pack. Dork is 25 HP, but Alt is standing his ground with his... Oh, Dork wins the Rohan. There it is, cleans him up, but yeah. Fabulous flank from Raylan there, getting Mr. Dogroll, but also the counter sack / salvage from Alt, killing off Tau. That was minimal HP from the chaotic post mid-fight, I would say. It's still a mid-fight, but yeah. Great situational awareness and just overall.
His mid-fights from Fane and Raylan have been world class. I mean, these bombs have been beautiful, just managing to pick off Beret and then dog roll on that one. But they are back onto second due to some good salvaging. Now, Uber just 30% disad for the side of Job. Lex bombs and he's pushing, trying to push his luck, pushing through. Will's cop it onto the point. Doug's going up roller coaster, and Pare is Matt is down goes elbow. Matt's still in the fight, and it's just going to be pushed out through shutter there. And now the bomb comes in from Fane. He doesn't manage to find anything except just a tad bit of damage, and now two even advantage. Even Uber advantage, but two-player advantage. But Matt finding a pick onto Alt. It's pretty powerful. And now Lex is with the high bomb, trying to find a pick onto Tau. Tau's going to evade out under the bridge, and Dauk's in trying to find Tau, surviving on 40 HP. And Raylan getting a force out of Year of the Snake, actually. And Doggerel's forced to come back all the way to house. Beautiful. Bit of a chaotic last hog there, though.
Pretty chaotic. Fane playing a Batman above the point just in case for the back cap. Alt is in. Shoots the the ground. It does kill off Rohan. There goes Parade as well. No demo here for You're the Snake. Elmo is dead. Oh, holding the doorway onto the second point. They have to back out to last. Raylan is the only defense on this mid. Tal gets forced. Will dead with a possible backup attempt, and that is going to be basically 50 ad here for You're the Snake.
Yes, but the player advantage is quite low. I mean, they only have 3 players in house. They can take this fast, but they won't. Parade just trying to put these sticky traps up on house. Beautiful bombs from Lex and support from Wills. That force very important here now. Dog roll and yeah, the Snake have Uber advantage. Looks like they're going to take this through house, but Fane's through alley. Fane's getting pretty active in house. Alt having to retreat on 30 HP, and the Uber comes out from dog roll here. Now they're just going to retreat. Elmo's flying up, but Fane is stuck behind. Back onto Raylan. Fane's got picked off by Alt. He's dominating Fane, and now Uber to the side of Job. If they can just get in now, through Death Corner comes Wills on Parade. Looks like they're gonna get no damage onto them. Elmo finds the 1v1 though, Dow, and the bomb from Lex comes in. Now the force used onto Tao. They have 4 players on the side of Year the Snake, and good successful last hold.
Raylan from unders. That's one rocket onto dog roll. Does he get the second? He bombs over, dodges ult's rocket. He's in the air, kills him, but they trade off. And that's going to be Parade dead as well. Trade off the Solis, but the demo down here for Year of the Snake. This is so back and forth, but 40 ads still for Year of the Snake, but they're down a demo. I'm keen for the quick trade here, or the double scout. Elmo just gets clocked in lobby. Lex is also in this Uber. And it looks like the job combo stuck in alleyway, the back cap. Lex does a little bit of damage here. Tal on 70 HP. If they hold off for a little bit, they could just use right back into him, but it looks like they're just going to get cornered and get demolished there. Raylan with the post does get Wills, but he is unfortunately going to die with that pick. It's going to be Elmo on last as heavy with Fane on this right hand, both on this right hand side.
It's a really good fight. They're catching them out through alley, and Fane just living on 20 HP. Elmo minigun seeing if he can hold them off, but they're not going to take this through. They're just going to play the ad. I mean, Dow on 10%. They're going to be able to get this, take this in, but can it be successful even with the Uber traps onto the point now? The gun going up by Elmo.
Here it is. Looks like You're the Snake wants to take it. You know, if it works, don't change it. Copying off the strats, going full right side. Wills place the cap for the dead. Finally gets flashed. A bit of pineapple action there. And it looks like Raylan kills off Fane, but he does die himself. Parade as well. No demo here. What a pipe from Matt, and the sticky off. But Elmo is on. Elmo's first. Wills. Rohan. The melee battle has begun on the last point. Dog roll. Tal is rolled, but Wills is too focused on the Rohan pick and taunts. 3k for Rohan.
It's some trades just coming back and forth and back and forth. The Snake and Job, but the Parade pick was pretty brutal, just leaving the 3v2 on there. But now, with a beautiful bomb, forcing Tao to stay out, and Dauk's trying to find anything, and the force comes out for Tao. Lex Rohan picking off Dauk. Now Elmo getting the Lex, who's trying to go behind, trying to get something. And now second point, but with Uber disadvantage for the side of Job.
We're definitely in a familiar situation here. Just that here that could turn into ad is just gonna get caught off here. Job pushing alley where You're the Snake is out, playing main. Bane's in, trying to make space. Does die for it though. Wills on high ground, rotates lobby. All 5 are in lobby. Lex in alleyway. Raylan with the side bomb on the angle. What a bomb! High bomb from the side, strafing over, kills off. Good old dog. Lex kills himself as well in TF2. No solis here in Job, but no medic on You're the Snake. Back out to second, gonna play slow with Tal alive with that full ad. What a bomb from Raylan.
Yeah, that was an absolutely insane bomb for Raylan. Even though they did get pushed out from second after the chaos of Doggerel dying, now they have full Uber advantage. Ult trying to find something, forced us back out. Looks like they're just going to be able to take this through for free, but they're not giving it up for free. Lex is high bombing, see if he can find something, gets denied. Now he's in lobby, finds a pick onto Raylan, and Fane just going to have to fight in there. Now Ult bombs in good damage onto Matt, but he gets saved, and they managed to hold this.
Managed to hold this indeed. Still 50 ad though, still for Job, but there's a lot of players down here. Lex speed shots through. Towels on minimal HP. Does get the force. Nice Lex. But they're gonna back out here. You're the Snake back out to alleyway mid. Or probably on the point mid. With that full ad. Let's see how they push onto Job's second to last.
Yeah, and it's been going back and forth with this mid and second, you know, drop after force after force after drop. Doggerel now on full HP, full Uber advantage. Gonna take this through alleyway and all the way back in shutter to where Job is spamming a bit through house, but they're gonna be able to take this, walk this through. But Raylan finds a pick to ult, and ult finds a pick to Raylan in house. Fane with the bomb onto alleyway. He's gonna just die, but he gets some decent damage. Doggerel back down to 90 HP, but second point is theirs for the taking, and now the full advantage onto last. But Tao does have 93%. Looks like they might be able to get with Renu Dalk trying to play the point. Was going for the point, but the stickies detonate, and Elmo finds a pick onto the Lex. Raylan falls to his death. Will's finding a pick onto the demo, and Elmo trading out the demos to now a 4v4 Uber advantage, but it'll be better bombs, and L comes in and Cal drops on the last point. But Rohan and Fane clean it up with ult and Wills down. Doggerel's gonna have to walk all the way out into house now, but full Uber advantage again for the side of Year of the Snake.
Raylan on Spy. Funniest thing, both demos died to full damage after battling each other. Bit unfortunate with the Tal, but great flank from ult, just getting that off timing, killing Tal here. But Raylan on Spy sees him right lobby to his point of view. Does get healed. He's on the ambassador. He's spotted, and he gets the force, but though you're still using in. Central gun goes down. Elmo just respawns here. Traps are kind of being cleared here. Minimal capture time here. Oh, double roll down. Ult is down. Raylan is going to respawn here. Elmo on a 2k dork. Lex dead. Hooray dead. That is a wipe. Just going to slow cook and spam them out. I'm just going to... Yeah, great coordination there from Job. Reeling it back in. Raylan almost dropping dog roll there. Yeah, that was crazy. That was 20 HP, something like that.
It's very good, holding the position, getting the really good spam. Back onto second they go, and with Uber advantage, not full, but nearly full with 93%. We've been in this situation before, and they got forced out here, and now Dauk on the hill, gonna have to retreat here. Bomb from Raylan comes through, Lex is on, fast to fade out, Lex is still on Batman. Ult, finding some really damage onto Fane. In lobby, and Raylan and Matt trying to pick on to Dauk and ult, but Matt goes down to Lex. And now Elmo and Rohan pick off Lex 3 to the side of Year of the Snake. It's going to be a mid taken for Job.
Taken for Job, but it's still even Ubers. They're going to delay the spawners for the last spawn point. They're up in 1. Matt dead. Raylan's in, making space. Wills is lit. They kill off Wills for the Raylan pick. Great space made from Raylan, and Mr. Rohan is in. My god. Even Uber's still... I'm looking for a late trade here for both teams. Year of the Snake not pressing their luck. Out to last they go. They're going to hold this last with 2 down. Will's about to respawn. Job.
Yes, ult still on the 5-second spawn timer. They're going to try and take it fast, but Tao going all the way down to 80 HP, and now the bomb through Fane. Doesn't manage to find anything. Lex on, down low, and Doubt picks off Fane. Elmo just... not living on 2 HP. Now Wills comes through, and so does Lex, and it's a pressure cooker. Not even a pressure cooker, it's a oven in lobby there. Finding picks onto Rohan and Elbow, both scouts pushing onto second here. It's going to be another good push out with full Uber advantage to the side of Doggerel. Or Year the Snake.
Year of the Snake pushing mid, 4 minutes. It's first and 5, so it doesn't really matter here. Dog is caught in right lobby, but ult has come to clean up on Fane, but Raylan and ult kill each other. 2 for 1, no solis here for Job, and it looks like Year of the Snake use it in. They're just going to get mid with that, as Job is going to have that full Uber ad, possibly to push mid, unless they're going to stalemate on second. But it's very not likely with full ad. They're going to take it slow.
Yes, it's just, oh my god, second mid, last second, it's all just to try and survive. Can Job get one more round to close us out with a 5-0? Or what needs to be done, a reverse sweep for Year of the Snake? It seems impossible, but it's not everything's impossible. Matt with a deep bomb into mid with the Uber advantage coming out. Alt and Lex getting caught, Alt's back, but Matt finding Paray, a beautiful pick, and Dogro going down to 60 HP. Raylan bombs in, and he managed to find the pick on Dogro, but he trades his life for it. Alt trying to find anything, something. Jumps out and wills us through low, and he finds a pick onto Tao. It's a beautiful, made it a beautiful air shot for Matt there, and Rohan finding the pick onto Lex to avenge his fallen demo, and now Thane and picking off Dork, and Wills will be left on mid as the sole survivor of this brutal fight there. I mean, both medics dying, both demos, but the G of the Snake picking off and winning once again, and now Raylan super high.
Elbow. Excuse me, elbow. Minimal HP, but Raylan's still in the sky. He's got a sync rocket dog roll. He misses one rocket, and dog roll is 15 HP. Gonna get the pack there. I'm very unlucky, Raylan. That would have been sick, but still 40 ad here for Year of the Snake. Gonna push into Jobs last. Elmo on heavy, we've seen this before, but not really any action here, but he's gonna stay on it as Year of the Snake pushes right in the death hallway. Use through. Will's just gonna run at them at the heavy. He's gotta die. Elmo does die. Raylan dead. Hooray dead. Fane is dead. That's a lot of capture time on the point, making it 1-4. Year of the Snake, take it back. This could be a stepping stone to a comeback.
Yes, the 100-mile journey starts with a single step, and that was the single step there. Just played beautifully, forcing them back into spawn. The soldiers getting some really good cap time as well as some really good bombs on last. Now back to mid.
Back to mid we go. Could Year of the Snake make it 2-4 and continue this first map? Fane really fast, denying slightly that Will's entry pick on that right-hand side. Not entry pick, sorry, entry space. Looks like both teams are playing symmetrically. It could be a mirror mid unless Dork is just in, as Matt is absolutely demolished. Raylan's got a bomb here. Wills takes a rocket. Raylan sees dog roll under the point, reloads another rocket, kills off him. Elmo dead. No medic here for Year of the Snake. Towels and alleyway arrows are flying from Tal onto his soldiers. Wills, Paray on middle here. Lex is still behind here. Paray could be caught. Lex is behind in the Jobs alleyway here. But Fane hears him, like still in lobby. Dog roll, full diss here for Year of the Snake. Lex is still behind. Does die, let's go late death there.
It's all the way back onto last now. The crits coming out for Year of the Snake. Just a desperation to hold on to this map. Alt in lobby. He's gonna have to back out as soon as Raylan's spotted, down to catch some pretty good damage, but still just waiting, standing, gets pushed through, back out, and now Uber crits crew the side of Year of the Snake. So even Ubers, but they do have the invulnerability, and the invulnerability comes out. Indeed, Matt with a deep bomb into doing some really good damage, forcing them out. Now the gun hasn't gone down there. Daug's gun, Daug's gun trying to get the Wills with the crits, and it's that.
Well, it was crit screen, but Elmo death hallway is spotted. A bit too early, but Elmo is caught. There it is, scout down. It's a very late death there, but yeah, having that crit screen on disad. Matt just bombing. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, no, Matt. Sorry, wrong demo. Yeah, bombing in there. Sentry gun was still up during that post. It was pretty bad damage-wise, health-wise, apologies. But mid-fight is upon us. Taking a slow through alleyway. Lex, Raylan trade off each other, but Fane finds ult on the death screen. Door kills off Matt as Elmo kills off Door. No demo here on red team. Elmo tries it, but it looks like double scout Tal to second with that 20 to 30 ad here for Year of the Snake. Let's see how this trade is going to handle, or the sack from Year of the Snake. Still a scout down.
they're going to take this through alleyway here, but Matt getting some really good spam, and now Doggerel and Wills come through. Raylan bombing, just gets caught out though, but then the counter Uber from Lex is super high. Rowan finding a pick onto Doggerel. Wills living on just 1 HP, but down Lex, Elmo finding Elmo, Rain, and Finn. It's gonna have to walk out to last, and Rohan getting a pick onto Lex here, so it's not too bad, but there still looks like a bit of a last hold.
Talk. Getting I dare say, a 3k there. Jesus Christ, Dork, holding the doorway. Tal dead. It's gonna be Uber out here for Year of the Snake. Gonna push onto Jobs last. Still 1-4, could be a 2-4 momentarily. Pushing it for right. Tal and the demo dead. It's a great call. Fane is dead. Raylan is gonna get caught out. No, he isn't. He's back to spawn. Gonna reset here. And that's a lot of capture time from Wills, making it 2-4. Great call going in early. No demo or med, so you can just focus fire and just play the point with no stickies.
That early pick onto Fane just trying to find something, but they do get it. It's still very good for them. Now 2-4, the second step has been placed in the 100-mile journey. Now to another mid-fight. Are they going to be able to hold this once again?
Who knows? 2-4. Raylan's in for the fast bomb, goes behind Fane on Batman, is going to spam. Raylan dies though, so Fane is on Batman, just spamming Parade. Lex is also in the left lobby. Elmo finds him. Both lit. Fane dead. No solis here for Job. It's going to be Will's dead here for a Year of the Snake. They trade a scout for 2 solis. Not bad. Could see a second push momentarily from Year of the Snake.
It's just slow divide and conquer for that one, taking early house control with Lex and just pushing them out back on to second for Job, but it is going to be Uber advantage. Let's see how the sacks come through now.
Bosolis holding the doorway here, but Pere's still there as the combo rotates through alleyway. Will's respawning on Spy. Could see a double sack, maybe a 3-man sack. Lex unders, Will's invisible. Ult just high bombs to get information. Wills is ready, bottom right, he sees the combo in the shutter door. Getting ready for the sack. Lex fade bombs to create some space. Wills is ready to go and he's in. He sees Tal, drops Tal through the shutter and he living. Lex is in to kill off Raylan, does a lot of damage onto that, and Doggo uses the Uber on door, kills off Fane. It's going to be a little bit of a skirmish here. Wills pistoling Raylan underneath, door cleans him up, dominating. It's going to be Matt and Rohan on last.
Yes, Will's beautiful spy play and managing to live two kind of interesting with the cap, and now all the way back onto last. And it was just a meat grinder on second there with the Uber advantage, but now the cap comes through. Matt trying to sacrifice himself, and the bombs from Raylan and Fiend comes through. Fiend's just living on 80 HP, but Ult and Dauk falling down.
View model.
Yeah, view model, sure it was.
That's funny. That was so funny. Wills was invisible and Tal was just bumping into him and he started mailing him. Job pushing mid with even Ubers. Lex getting the early information on lobby. Let's see how Year of the Snake pushes second here with even Ubers. No off classes here. Yeah. Lex bombing onto height. Elmo's pushing the flank. Lex dead. Ult dead. No solis. And Elmo and Fane are behind on this post Uber. Hooray is going to get caught out here. Fane killing off Mr. Dog roll in lobby. That is a great flank there from Fane, but still. Medicinal ad here for Job, and Dork is trying to do a little Elmo play, trying to 1v1 him MG on last. But Will's in the corner, no one checks the corner, and he one-shots Tal, doesn't get the other meat shot. Gotta check your corners.
Yeah, getting some pretty good spam onto that foot, just Tal waiting for that pack there, but they are going to be able to take this mid. Now, the tides have turned for the side of Job. The 100-mile journey, 1,000-mile journey seems a little slipping away from the hands of Year of the Snake, as they have to give up the second for free to Job because of the uber advantage, as well as Dork building a gun up now.
Got him now. It's going to be at level 2. Same spot as before. Going to get your buffs now from Year of the Snake as Job pushes in. Looks like it's going to be Death Hallway. Yes, it is. It's going to be used through Death Hallway. Sentry in the corner. Matt sees and knows about it. Instantly destroyed. Bomb onto ult. Makes him relocate. Obviously, Dogroll just got using the Uber in to save his teammates. No deaths. A lot of damage, though. See a little double or a sack from Job pushing into last.
Alex, a bit of a fade bomb there, getting some pretty minor damage onto Rohan after that. The Uber trait didn't really find anything for anybody there, but the gun is down. And Uber, just a 10% Uber advantage for the side of Job, but they're going to be building, both are going to be building, so it might not seem like anything end of the day. Heavy, Dork on the heavy now, being very cautious with this Uber and of this push. Looks like they're going to take this shutter now. Tal just going to use on the dot here, 100%. Oh, they don't use... Matt, looks like they wanted to. They don't get to with the good spam, and now Braylon and Fiend bombing in. It's getting amazing damage, but both falling. Elmo down. And Braylon Wolves down. Get in.
3 down from Job. Year of the Snake looking to push through lobby here with Uber. But they're just going to stay on last. They know a good defense is a good offense. Here it is still. Engineer Dork building the sentry gun. Let's see, he puts it in the same spot maybe? Or is he going to change it up, putting it in the sentry spot under the bridge? But it looks like Job wants to get in. They're all right lobby here, but Elmo is on sniper peeking shutter. Someone has to open up the door for him, which it's going to be Matt. Elmo misses the shot onto Lex. Still on sniper, slow picking it. They have to respect this sniper. Lex holding the doorway. There it is, bombs away. Elmo opens up shutter. Hasn't found anything. Ult on the left-hand flank. Dogroll playing where the anti-sniper spot is, just to the left of the ramp, right of the ramp. Elmo on the full right-hand side, but ult is above. Elmo slow peeking, gets a good amount of range here. Elmo is gonna get cooked up on the flank. Number 1 typed in chat by ult. Here it is. Basically a scout down.
Yes, we're getting a little bit too greedy there. Didn't look up. First rule of TF2, you gotta look up. It's probably not a first rule, but that's a rule. Now, back to even players, even Ubers on last. We've seen this so many times before. All they need to do is one more round to push it. And beautiful arrow there by Dogroll, saving ult from a very big fall, breaking his legs there.
Here it is. No off classes other than Dork on Engineer. Moving his sentry gun. Could see a push momentarily. Sentry gun down, Raylan dead.
Got the force though. Got pushed out, and now it's just Raylan down. They're not going to be able to find anything with this, and now it's full Uber advantage for the side of Job.
Yeah, they went as the sentry gun. Matt saw the Engineer pick up and put down the sentry gun. They knew it was time to sack in. Great timing on their part. Great observational skills. Here we go. Job pushing full flank where ult just killed Elmo. The spam's on. The heavy is up. The sentry gun's still alive. Matt is going to find the wheels pick after getting arrowed. The sentry gun's still alive, but it does not matter. 5-2. Job takes the first map.
Oh, it's just a super long last 2 rounds there. I mean, yeah, the Snake trying to push this out, but they aren't gonna find it. Job cleaning up 5-2 on Metalworks.
Loads are on screen. Oh my god, new HUD. I've never seen this before. Damage. 2017 Matt. 318.
It's new HUD. Oh, it does look nice.
318.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, coming from Job, 5-2, it's not really too special. The demos, especially Metalworks, yeah. Other than a close game, it's either one demo does really good. Obviously, 5-2 scores represent that. Ult 29-21. 271, great. But yeah. Fane trying to make space, fade bombing. Unfortunate, 204, 24 and 33, yeah.
I didn't Raylan with 236. Thought they'd get much more damage there with the way they're moving on mids.
But don't worry, Job is clocked in and ready to go for the second map product. Now, what are predictions for this after seeing the first map?
I think that it's going to be 3-1. So they're going to take, Job's going to take first round, right? And then they're going to take second round. And then the instinct of the little word in your ear, let's do a reverse sweep. And then so the Snake going to pull off a miracle round. It's going to be 0 seconds left on the clock for Job. It's going to be a beautiful bomb by Parade in, and then amazing damage, and they're going to take that third round 2-1, and then Job is going to brutally destroy them in the third round.
I'm going to say...
And the fourth one.
Look, I'm going to say 3-2, and Job takes it, but it is going to be really close, because there's potential of a sniper off class, obviously, but... You know, we've seen Elmo snipe, and then we could see a Will sniper. I don't know about that percentage, but Door, yeah, could see it. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of sniper potential, which I think they're going to utilize, both teams, that is. Here we go. See you guys there. Hopefully, grab your tickets now. But yeah, these plays are also here, so yeah.
Buy them.
Here we go. Map 2 product. Now predictions was 3-2 me, and I think 3-2 you. No, something like that. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Just the normal default product or viaduct, depending how old you are. Kind of through there. Lex, I saw that. Not gonna name what it is, but Bosolly's going behind. Fane is on to dog roll the medic, and the flank from Elmo kills him off. Fane dead. It's gonna be Elmo clocked as well. Here we go, Tal. They have to protect Tal in pocket here, but Alt has gone behind on grass. We could see a HR movement here and just a total collapse. Matt dropping to 40 HP. It's hard. Now let's see it. Let's see how the productivity and the efficiency of this workplace does as we push the point as Eurosnake caps it.
See what you did there, productivity. Yeah, it's just amazing build from Raylan. All they needed to, all Rohan really needed to do was just breathe on dog roll, and then goes down. Another Uber comes out. Rohan taking it pretty deep. Matt bombing in. They couldn't get saved there, and now 56 Uber. Pretty big Uber advantage for the side of Gio the Snake, but not if Raylan has anything to say about it. No, he does not. Dog roll getting down to 5 HP, then up to 80, then down to 30 again by the likes of Fane, trying to find any scraps of that fight. Is not going to. Now Lex onto the sniper. Both soldiers respawning for the side of Job, and point still in the hands of Gio the Snake.
Here we go, 2 minutes left. You're the Snake. Put it in crouch here, Perez on the quickie bomb launcher. Has been known to run it this season here, but Lex on sniper. Door kills off one of the Sollies. Fane. Lex on China or Japan, depending on who you are. On the side, that is. Matt dead, Elmo dead, Raylan dead, all tearing it up. Making them quit on the spot. It's going to be a lot of respawners here for Job.
Yeah, that triple sack, just cleaning it up pretty well. Only doubt going down there, and now Lex holding on cliff, watching that concrete, waiting for Job to peek it, and it looks like Elmo might be the first. Lex taking the shot, doesn't manage to find anything though. Now the bomb comes out from Raylan. He's onto where the sniper was. Another Uber comes out for Rohan and Tal. Elmo and Raylan dying. Wills and Alt Parade falls to the hands of Fane. Another sniper shot rings out from the side of Lex, and Fane in-house. He's bit like in a weird position here, but he's found so much space, and now the Cap comes in denying Fane there. But Parade, they do not have a demo the side of Job, they do, and now they're walking in, they're taking so much space, and Elmo finding a pick onto Dork there. They just have a forward break, and Elmo with a beautiful flank onto Parade, and now he's looking for Lex, but Matt and Raylan cleaning up the sniper there, and now Uber advantages, but Job have reclaimed this point.
Elmo being very dominant on the flank, killing off one and then straight on the demo into Parade, but Will's dead immediately. It's going to be Dog Roll and the Quickie Bomb Launcher. Going to rotate from Cliff into Deep Pocket, but still, even Uber's here. I'm waiting for the trade here, but 2 minutes remain. They're still getting time off the clock with this spam and this pressure cook that they're about to have. Year of the Snake going to pressure any second now. 2 minutes remain. Dork in main. But could see the demise of that. They're just not getting any space with this immense amount of spam. Will's dead. Lex gets pressured off. Still, even Uber's a minute 45 clock ticking down. They're going to go for the trade right now. Dogwell really aggressive with Dork. It's going to be Tal, and Ray is in. Mr. Rohan going in really deep. Fane dead, Lex dead. Matt just gets all the way back. He's 29 HP. Finally gets the arrow post Uber on their respective sides in Deep Pocket. A lot of damage for Parade with the Quickie Bomb Launcher. It's really good on Koth, and it's really showing why. A minute, 18 seconds left. Still even Uber's Elmo down with Rohan. There's no scouts on this Job site, and it's going to be clocked out as the overtime players are not really going to get it. Railing with the salvage. One rocket onto the mid. Fane kills off the second, and Dogroll surfs into the enemy team. Gets killed off. They're going to protect Tal as they go into their cliff. They have to leave. Matt is going to get piped onto Lex. I thought he was caught in, but Alt with the salvage doesn't get much other than the fancy hit with Dork in Job's main.
Yes, Elmo and Finn have been looking pretty dominant on these flanks, but if their combo can't actually do anything in these trades and just getting picked off, then it's going to be pretty bad. But then it's a beautiful salvage there, just managing to keep Tal alive. Beautiful bombs from Raylan. And now they have just slowly ticking down the time. 1 minute now. Alt's going to get bullied out of main now. But can they hold on to this foothold for as long as they need? 50 seconds. Time is getting dwindled down, and Luke's coming in with a big bomb. It doesn't manage to find anything.
Doesn't find much, but the Pyro main himself. Tal gets an arrow into Alt. Dork is out. Wills. Dork or Pyro. Thought I'd never say that in my life. 30 seconds remain on Job. Could take the first round even times. Year of the Snake pushing out of grass, taking it very slowly, getting information, rotating through pocket. Here we go, Matt still in pocket. There's a great spam ordeal going on here. But the Wills trading it in. Tal, minimal HP. There goes Parade, drops the demo. 10 seconds remain for Job to take the first round. Fane is behind, but it's going to be double scout on point as they rotate with 2 scouts of their own, and Fane from behind kills off Dogroll. Matt in Dogbread does get killed off Fane as well, but Dork is cleaning up, does die himself. So does Wills, and Parade with the Quickie Bomb onto Raylan. Minimal HP gets clocked and sees the death screen. 2 scouts on the point. No wonder, pretty dominant. No wonder why.
Forward hold, just a beautiful, and when they did manage to push it out, they just surround and conquer with the soldiers going up and over, getting some really good damage onto the point. 1-0 for the side of your Job. The prediction's coming along just fine now.
Matt doing a little bit of chip, and the Quickie Bomb Launcher just quickly denies Matt space there with the Lex Bomb onto Tal in pocket. Minimal HP, he's getting spammed, but Alt is on it, does kill off Tal, and he lives to tell the tale. Elmo dies as well, but Raylan is still in house. Does he grab the... He does grab the grass back. Dork dead with the Rohan flank. Matt dead as well. Will's dead. Fane dead. There's no medics on the field, but Tower respawns here. Great capture time here for Rohan. Parade still in the Quickie Bomb. Alt does a little bit of damage onto Rohan. There's a little bit of 2v1 MG going on. Raylan bombs away, grabs the health back on grass. Elmo and Rohan, with the help of Tal, is going to pressure the point here, but Parade just sticky sniping from his own porch. It's going to be 10 ads here for Job. Will's dead, that's a scout down. I'm looking for a forward hold here. Not forward hold, sorry, a forward pressure for Job here just to catch them out. Parade in deep cliff, going back into his spawn, but Tal surfs the rocket. What a pipe from Matt onto Lex. Raylan, Elmo dead. Tal, 50 HP, they have to leave, and a sticky from Matt kills off Dork, but Fane is still alive, and that is basically full ad with 2 minutes 30 remain. Again, Parade, sticky sniping from Porsche with the quickie bomb, maintaining his 4 stickies loaded. It's gonna be a little bit of a late trade. They're trying to see if the mid commits, but it's gonna be a sack attempt. Tal gets forced into deep pocket. Parade is still in, does die for, and there's Lex as well. Fane is in, and Doggerel is still bottom cliff, and the pipe from Matt. He is Timmy 2-Pod, takes a third. Holy guacamole. The productivity on this man is insane.
Matt is on fire right now. I mean, after that little skirmish on mid that allowed them to just take the space here, all that Elmo and Rohan needed to do was just walk in, pick off Dogro, and then they clean up by their Matt with the amazing picks. And now, 1 minute 45, really good time for the side of Job. Productivity still going up and up and up. It's like an exponential chart here. And now Raylan coming to bomb in, Lex on the sniper here onto China. And Raylan and Alt trading, but Elmo gets a pick onto Dauk, and now Elmo finding a pick onto Parade there. He's being extremely dominant on this flank and vein. Getting a pick with Lex, and another pick onto Wills, trading out his avenged fallen brother in Elmo.
A minute of 6 seconds. Here it is, the domination. This is pretty dominant, but the crits is out on the... I was about to say the crits is out. Parade gets a third, but still, Tal is surviving on 100 HP and is out. I was literally about to say the crits could be in effect, especially if your Demoman's running Quickie Bomb. Elmo's on cliff, does pick off the ult pick, but Matt is in. Great damage dealt onto Parade. Lex on the sniper kills and drops Tal from bottom cliff. There's the 50 onto Raylan, and Lex finds the headshot rocket. Raylan kills off the sniper. Rohan is still in. Fane in-house. Dork takes a lot of rockets. And Matt is in. Could see a Timmy 2 pipe, and he doesn't. That is a Nathan nothing. 2 minutes 30. Ear of the Snake having the point.
Beautiful shot there from Lex, salvaging what looked like the whole round, especially with the 100% Uber this ad there. Now the bombs back onto mid, Alt and Dauk just salvage, coming this. Elmo finds a pick onto Dork. Thane all the way back, and the sniper's shots ring out. Will's getting picked onto Raylan, and Doggerel all the way back here. Now Elmo's sitting, running in Japan, and now the crits comes out yet again.
Elmo!
Couldn't find anything there.
Wills gets piped. Matt still stuck in on cliff. Could see an airshot potential. Doesn't get much, but he is going to die with the rocket from Alt as he perishes. Bit of an afterlife rocket. Dork cleans up on Raylan. Fane begging for an arrow on top of cliff, but Lex still on sniper on... I think it's Japan. I'm not sure, it's either China or Japan, but sees Elmo, headshots him, and the bomb in. Fane headshot rockets him. Lex trips over, I dare say.
That's
1
China.
minute 30. China's playing.
Where he was, that's China. I dabble in the Highlander.
Yeah, I should know that. But Alt is in. Tal, minimal HP, does get forced. Fane dead. It's going to be Matt bumming onto the cliff. There goes Wills as well. Parade could see his demise. He is 3. Oh, Elmo with the ball onto Parade. Kills him. 3 HP. Dork through main. They're pressuring through main here. Raylan's in on top. Fade bomb. Great positioning and skills from Raylan here. Does die, unfortunately. Dork cleaning up. 5 seconds left. They have to play the point, but they can play or wait for this crits ad that Year of the Snake have. They have to kind of force it out early or do something about it, which it is. It happens to be, and they force out the crits. Towers out bottom cliff. Rohan still on cliff, trying to deny the space Alexis made, which he does quite comfortably. ult on the flank. Elmo trying to shut that down momentarily. Overtime for red team, 1 minute and 11 seconds left for the good old Year of the Snake here, but it's going to be 85% for Tal, 90, 1 minute left. Dork dead. They're just slow cooking this. Lex gets a couple rockets off, but not much. That's 2 no scouts and Lex dead. They can just dry fight this. They can just use Matt to use it in and just capture this. Pere has to fight the point with Raylan on his backside. Does die, unfortunately, making a 2-0 job. Nice bait with that crit screen.
Yes, I mean, Fade, Elbow, and Raylan have been looking prime, not only on Metalworks, but also on this map. I mean, their bombs and their flank plays have been insane. Elbo's just been able to take control of this, of concrete and grass and produce so much pressure and space and distraction for his rest of the team.
Exactly. Still, point is about to be open in a couple seconds here. Chad with, oh my god, Robot is so deep. Fane is also deep onto Lex. Whoa, that's what she said. But the great pressure here from Job. Raylan still on the prowl in Porch, and Doggerel's minimum HP. Lex could see a couple rockets onto the enemy combat, which does a lot of damage, but no follow-up. Will's dead. Rohan just cleaning up. He is him. Points open.
Run on fire on this mid. He's pushed so far forward, but he's not even being punished for it. I mean, he's finding so many good picks. Now the even Uber advantage.
Here it is. If talk about even Ubers, Doggerel uses the Uber 2 minutes. They only just got the point job, but they're about to use this Uber back in, which they do. So it's a Rohan solo. Matt tries to bomb in. Bit of a lip there, but 2 minutes 37 could see a kind of collapse here as they over-aggress. Rohan and Raylan dead. That's going to be 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Tal is caught. There it is. Dork with the snipe onto the pistol. Will's dead. The airshot potential. Fane almost kills it. Kills off Doggerel. Apologies. There it is. The wipe. Raylan just spawning in, but Raylan's spy. We've seen it on map 1. Could he force or kill the medic on map 2? Still, Doggerel switching to Medigun here.
Doggerel, the big Uber advantage near the fort hold. Gonna try and push.
Raylan kills off the med, dropping Doggerel, but Matt dies with Fane as well. Rohan dead. Still Uber ad, but at what cost?
3 players, but they aren't going to be able to get that spawn. I mean, the time is looking pretty even here, 226 to 212. Raylan getting a pick onto ult before he goes down. The lol coming out from ult there.
The spam game is on from Job. 2 minutes 10 seconds remain. Prey could be caught out, which he does, crossing that point. Rohan killing off Lex. Fane clearing off Spade. Dork is middle HP. Elmo tries for the ball, doesn't get much. And that 50 ad for Tao. Job is going to be in effect soon, but they're building fast. Year of the Snake. They have to get time off. This is even times here. Raylan kind of high bombing. Getting information here. Ult is dead immediately as he tries to, get some information. It's going to be, default positions here. Dork through main. Is going to get caught here, but Year of the Snake taking a fast through grass. They know they're out of position. Lex is in with the 1 rocket. Rebombs. Tal's in trouble. Bomb doesn't respect the soldier and drops. That is almost complete wipe, but Fane is on. Year of the Snakes. China, as you said, is going to rebomb on grass and die, unfortunately. We have secured the control point.
Yes, I mean, you've got to respect the soldier there. It's just you and the soldier tower, and gets punished for the drop there. But now they're going to dry fight this, take it through Rohan. So far forward, and Matt getting the pick onto Pere. Now the bomb from Raylan on the left side. Lex holding down Connector like for his life. And now just bullying him out of mid here with just superior spam and positioning. Rohan is on fire yet again.
Rohan, probably MVP here, but even times here, Year of the Snake, you have to edge this point, which Wills is doing. Dork dead. There goes a scout for the edge potential, but Fane is in from the flank. 1 rocket onto the mid. Great dodge from Doggerel. There's the second. He is reloading too much. Gets the force out of Doggerel. Tal still has... Oh, they got Uber. Sorry, apologies. Not still has. A minute 30 left. Let's see how Job takes this. Possibly a dry fight here. They're going to expect the soldiers from Year of the Snake to bomb in and salvage. But if I was Tal, I would be staying back and let them come to him.
Absolutely. I mean, they don't have any. They have full uber advantage. They don't even need to rush this. I mean, all they need to do is walk it up, and here come the soldier bombs now. Alt and Lex trying to find anything, but just Feign and ammo. It's all they're going to find. But the uber force for Tau, they will also manage to get at now 57 seconds. Oh, they're just going to wait. There, they didn't. 59 seconds now for Sada Job, and 53 for Year of the Snake. Super even on this last round. Raylan going down at a pretty vital time there as they just want to push out another uber advantage on the side of Year of the Snake.
Great. I don't even think that was a pipe. It was either a pipe or a roller, but Matt killing off that scout. Unlucky Raylan, but the Ubers are coming out from Year of the Snake. Tal doesn't have Matt dead. 7 kill streak from Wills. He's chasing hard. He knows Rohan, and Meat shots him. 8 kill streak for him, but Raylan barely survives that ordeal, and Elmo with a plan kills off Dogroll with 20 seconds for Job on the point. They have to cap this. McFriggin Nugget dead. Mr. Feign on the respawn with Elmo. No scouts though.
Yes, the cap never going through means that Job have been able to get this down to 10 seconds with full uber advantage, with an amazing salvage from Elmo there. Doggerel just going down to 10 HP before he got picked off there. No, Lex high bombing, trying to find anything on Cliff. He won't be able to run, taking a little bit of spam before the Uber comes out. Elmo getting picked off really early. And they have 3 players behind on this Year of the Snake. And Raylan managed to pick off one. He's going to die to ult though, and now the cap is going to come through.
Bill's 10 kill streak. Lex finding Rohan, but Door kills off Mad. Ult is still alive with Paray still in the fight. It's going to be a double scout here. This could be detrimental for Job here. Year of the Snake, Wills and Dog just clocking in, taking over their jobs. Raylan's in, speed shot onto the point, trying to keep the dream alive. It's going to go into overtime here with still point capture on it. Feign high bombing. Feign train does not see much, and that is going to be round 3 to Year of the Snake, making it 1-2. I think, yeah, both of our predictions still in effect here, but my god, Lex and ult, and it was just scouts, and oh my god, everyone is doing so well, making the comeback there. Here we go, round 4. Match point for Job.
Here's the spam, early mid spam coming through. Feigns pushed all the way through connector, but he's getting so much damage. Matt taking out Wills, but Dow, Alt, and Parade taking out Finn, Matt, and Raylan, and it's pretty bad. But even players are scouting a soldier for the side of Year of the Snake, and they're forced to leave with the superior 2 scouts, Elmo and Rohan, on. But they're going to come back through. Dow can ult pushing back through, and now Rohan and Elmo falling. Getting a high bomb from ult, doesn't manage to find anything. Feign getting a pick onto Dork. Now they're all the way back.
Even Ubers, but down scouts are about to respawn. My cat is doing something, but it's fine. Space Maid, Feign on the flank. 2 minutes 53. Here we go, Rohan getting some information where the team is. Raylan on the Pride Rock. It's July 1st, get off it. But the point is getting edged so fast. Dork and Rohan dead. They drop, both medics drop the combo scout. Here it is, trading Ubers and Dogray. Gonna post Uber on each other's pockets here. It's just gonna be a spam battle here, but still time is ticking down, and I'm not talking about the player. Raylan and Barn on Cliff, and ult is through connector. McFriggin Nugget Feign with 2 rockets onto the medic, gets cleaned up by Raylan. Great soldier duo there, picking off the medic here. They have to play with Tal, but oh my god, Rohan just got annihilated, pinned up against the wall. Elmo dead. Matt and Tal back to spawn they go. Dorcas main almost catching out the med there. 2 minutes 20. Point is going to revert back to Year of the Snake.
crazy thing to say on July 1st. But Wills with a beautiful flank through there managed to pick up 2, cleaning this this point capture out. Now 2 minutes for the side of the Snake, looking pretty close, and Lex is going to go for a high bomb onto Fane. Fane's super weak and he finds it. Fane dying, and Elmo also dying. But Matt and Rohan, the force comes out from Tal, the job. But Rohan cleaning up Dork, and they're still not going to be able to capture the point here. I mean, even though they have an uber disadvantage, now they're pushing. I guess with the player disadvantage there was only 2 up. Now they can finally recap it. 2 minutes left on the clock for Job, and Will's just getting a little bit too egotistical, but Parade's caught on the right, and he's caught out, and now Lex trying to salvage anything but Dork getting a kill onto Fane.
Just like kind of a variant of a foretold here. Still 40 dis. Here the Snake had the ad and the plays here. Elmo gets caught out. Nice isolation pick from Lex. They use the Uber for a double scout, and Tal baits it out and grabs the scout speed back at the cliff. Minute, it's even times, but Year of the Snake in trouble here. Rohan's in, does get bombarded with the projectiles classes. Matt is minimal HP, does get arrowed. Fane 360 try to air shot Lex, and he does get a lot of damage off onto Tal, gets the force. And there goes Dog Roll, Dork, and Wills just baiting out the soldier bombs. They're going to capture the point here. But Parade is respawning, going bottom cliff, going to fight the point momentarily. But still, Lex is dead. 1 soldier down from Year of the Snake. Not going to expect to push momentarily. They're just going to slow cook. This is Year of the Snake, going to slow cook and maybe Fade Bomb to get some space. Raylan's in from watching the respawn in time. Does get rocketed by Lex. But Rohan is still in with Fane. That's a 3-man sack. Matt is possibly going to get caught out. Ooh, he pipes Dork to save his life. Elmo, very late death there. That's a... Oh, never mind. Captures the point. That's a very nice death. Apologies. Take that back. 60 seconds. Year of the Snake could take this round.
It's still extremely close for both teams there. I mean, the 4-man sack didn't manage to find anything. Dog was scrolling onto this Uber. Another Uber. Force going to come out from Raylan. Wills is in through main, but his mid has already left him. And now Finn is taken on to Japan.
Fane dead. This is full Uber ad here. Oh, Tao could save. Oh my god, I thought Tal was going to drop. He does not. Uses it to Matt dead. Demo dead here for Job though, but they're going to wait for Matt to respawn. That was so close, Tal, for a drop there. 15 seconds remain on the clock though for Year of the Snake. This is not looking good for Job. A minute left, but it's 30 dis, and Matt's just respawned in pocket. They're in each other's respective sides, still symmetrical. 60 seconds. The announcer says Dork, right hand side. We're looking for edging here. Wills and Dork. Let's get it. Edges on this left hand side to pressure from the Solis here. Railing goes behind, and he's a quarter HP. He's going to crater. There goes Elmo as well. The flank could be open, and Dog Roll gets forced or piped. Just gets forced. 40 seconds remain. Lex is in onto Tal, and does get Tal. Fane dead. Matt is dead as well. It's Rohan versus Wills. Kills him off. It's going to be Parade and Rohan. He's on top of the windows. He is a genius with a J. Kills up Parade. 23 seconds remain, but it's going to be 13 seconds as this cap reverts back to Year of the Snake. Rohan, holy guacamole. That was insane.
Get a little bit of an outplay there with the windows running a Parade, but 5 seconds left for Year of the Snake. They need to touch this point, and the soldiers from Job do know they're just going to get out after that point, but good damage. Rohan and Fane both going down ult the side. They're just going to stick on this cap. Lex coming with the late bomb, and Matt and Raylan have fallen. Dork, it also goes down. It's just Rohan up and Fane trying to lift on a hill, and now 2-2 tying even.
Lee, get ready guys. Holy guacamole, making it 2-2. My prediction is still in effect. Wills originally had 3 doms, making it 2 now with Dork as well, but Tal the only one having domination on the other team. Last round, match point for both teams. It's coming home, as England national soccer team would say. Here it is, the stand default mid. Let's see what happens. Any fade bombs, any commitment. I want to see Demos having some space made here. Both Solis commit. Ult kills it off. Matt, it's just Lex on behind onto Tal. He reloads a rocket, does kill him off. Elmo and Rohan unfortunately gets Tal killed, and Wills finally gets destroyed by Fane on Year of the Snake's grass, and that is a mid one. By job quite comfortably there, but it's going to be basically 10-15 dis, but it doesn't, it kind of does matter on Koth, but yeah.
Absolute bloodbath there. I mean, people dropping left, right, and center, and on the point, of course. But now it's Cap coming through for job, but looks like Year of the Snake gonna manage to just cap it out. But Ronan has something to say about that, not allowing them until just now. Oh, good scouts, and Lexus through onto Fiend. Fiend's Elmo getting a good pick, saving his comrade there. Now it's exchange of the spam. Both scouts going, both. Ooh, didn't even notice that. Oh, the beautiful bomb there.
Raylan middle HP denies Tal, but even times. Yeah, it was ult just speed shotting and getting on Tal, knowing that that job's both scouts were skirmishing on that right hand or left hand side of the point. Basically, yeah. Soldier watching, yeah. Great reaction from him. 2 minutes 12 remain. 70 dis. Year of the Snake having that ad. Dork middle HP. I want to see some edging from Year of the Snake. Okay. Wills uses the Uber in through main. Matt takes the back on grass, but Tal is caught main. We're going to end this Uber really deep. Year of the Snake basically in the main. Raylan on the case, going to rotate through Cliff. Is he going to meet them here? Doggerel does die, but Wills. And I'll try to help out, but basically even Uber's here if they don't deny their med, but it's going to be 1 minute and 40 on the clock for job. Not looking good time-wise, but the point reverts back to Year of the Snake.
Taken so deep there, but getting a little punished for it with Raylan with beautiful bomb predicting where they're going to be, and now the edging comes back from Rohan and Matt. Ult getting some beautiful damage on to Maddie, but isn't going to find anything, and Ult goes down. Raylan bombing onto point, finding Parade. Fiend dying on the flank by the hands of Wills. Now they're just going to have to leave here with the Year of the Snake. That point comes back into the hands of job, but it's not out and over yet. They're still fighting.
Still fighting indeed, but it's basically 6 out if you really want to push up the glasses. Ult is in for the sack. 1 rocket onto Tal. He's out to clip, but Parade kills off Elmo with the quickie bomb. That was insane. I thought Parade was dead, but Tal still clocked in on Cliff. And I'm surprised as well, Elmo, how that one-shots you. That's crazy. But still, even Ubers on both teams here. It's 1 minute left here. I'm expecting a little late trade, but Doggerel gets forced with the sticky spam from Matt. Tal's forced to trade it here. He's forced to trade his demo in as well, but it's still very good and better than Year of the Snakes here. Ults in the sky. Medic is 3 connected. Gonna get caught. Doggerel dead. It's only Tal on this field. Will's dead as well. Ult's in, trying to salvage onto Tal, and that's a Rohan deny. Dork is in, and the sticky snap from Parade salvage the medic's pick, making it Doggerel, the medic, the only medic on the field here. But 30 seconds remain.
Just him and Will's Will's leaving it alive and him spawning. It's just the DM from Job has been insane on both products. I mean, these soldiers, both product and the soldiers have been putting in overtime. So just 12 seconds left for the cap on Job. It's going to be a huge mission for Year of the Snake. Try and find him. What?
Fiend!
On the ult. Fiend.
Oh my god. Fane! Fane train coming in. 10 seconds remain. This could be it, but it's 30 dis. Year of the Snake having that ad, but they're a demo down. Parade just respawning. Matt damage here. Elmo and Dork on the MGE flank. And Dork is going to get captured on the point here, but Ult bombs in. And Parade tries to bomb in, but ladies and gentlemen, that is a 3-2, and my prediction wins. Not to brag or anything, but 3-2 Job takes the official and map 2.
Yes, I was wrong, but that was just a beautiful, especially in those last 20 seconds there, finding out, really showing you just how much work they put into this game for the side of Job, managing to close it out with a 2-0 score on this round.
Logs are on screen. Yeah, with a new HUD. Now, Parade Ultra Rare Cabbage Eating Cat. That is Parade 21 to 25, 452 a minute. This is product. I'm expecting both demos here, Matt. Yeah, 401. 400 damage a minute. Crazy.
I mean, it's an insane number, and obviously these demos are putting in insane work. It really shows in those logs there.
That is crazy. Dork and Rohan. Rohan the combo scout, Dork flank scout, 39 to 25, 33, 18, 40 to 20. Wills dropping a 40 bomb. We all saw the 10 kill streak, but 40 to 20, dropping a 40 bomb is crazy. KD 2, yeah, that's insane. Elmo 30, 27. Yeah, 300 plus damage for the scouts, which is, I mean, scout is the meta right now. You basically, it's just free kills for the scouts as the soldier bombs in. But yeah, talking about the soldiers, I like how I just led my way into that one. But yeah, Raylan, Lex cooking. Everyone was cooking on that product. It was great.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the damage is super high for both these teams, but Job even a bit higher. I mean, if the scouts for the side of the Snake getting nearly close to 300, but Matt the demo and Raylan, their names are alias. I can never tell which is which.
That's fine, but yeah, the Kritzkrieg that one time from Doggerel onto Parade, insane call there, but great fake out from the combo from Job. They knew that they had crits because obviously the Solemn Valtal runs. Yeah, so it was great to fake out that crits. It was great from both teams. That crits would have went hard. But yeah, very unfortunate that the Snake takes the loss. That was crazy. 3-2. Job takes the official, but yeah. But yeah, here it is. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us here. But again, like there's an event in 18 days, you could come to, if you really want to. It's called LAN. Yeah, 18 days. Yeah, it's going to be LAN Down Under 2025. I think it's our 5th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Mitch, let me fact check. It is our 5th anniversary. It is 50% sold out. Last year's was hectic and clean as a 5th round decider, but what could be this year? Who knows? Come find out. Buy your tickets, 50% out. LAN.CappingTV.com. Grab your ticket now. It's only 50% sold out. Grab your ticket. It's in Melbourne, Australia. Good old winter time. But yeah, come on down. And I do believe that is it from both of us. Do you have anything to say more, Lilibit?
I have nothing. Everybody say happy birthday to my mother.
Big shout out, Barbara.
That's not her name, but yeah, let's go with that. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Big shout out to Barbara, well, Lilibit's mother. But yeah, that is it from us at CappingTV, my favorite. That is Job versus Year of the Snake. Job winning the official 2-0. I'll see you guys later, possibly for round 5. Bye.
Bye-bye.